Kanye West stormed out of a dramatic interview with Piers Morgan after just 2 minutes of questioning, with the broadcaster branding the rapper a big baby over his behavior. After making headlines with a string of social media tirades, Kanye sat down to speak with Piers for his YouTube show Uncensored, but Piers confirmed on X that the interview did not go well. Sharing a snap from the interview, Piers wrote, "So, I interviewed Kanye West again today. As I expected, given what I've said about him recently, it didn't last long or go well." This was him right before he stomped off like a big baby. During the interview, Kanye first took umbrage at Piers using the surname West in his opening scene-setting intro, correcting the broadcaster, who clearly addressed him as Ye in his first question. He said, "I don't use the term West, you know, the whole drop the slave name idea? Okay, so we just call you Ye, yeah?" Piers replied, and he responded, "Yes sir." Piers then asked Kanye, who was joined by social media star Sneako, how his life had been recently, with Kanye noting the background, and where he was record the interview. He said, "You see that view? Judge it on the view on the answer how my life is, judge me by the view." Piers responded, "The view is Majorca, I've been there. It's a beautiful place, and for all intents and purposes, you seem very relaxed and happy. That is in direct contrast to your public image at the moment, over the last couple of years, led by your ferocious..." He begins to interrupt. "Well, hang on. Let me finish the question," Ye hit back, "but I already disagree, it's not in contrast. There's so many people and artists that are championing the idea of someone being able to just express who they really are, and have been able to go through the war of being attacked by the banks, being attacked, you know, by the banks. That's the best way to put it. Being attacked by the banks, and to still be here with this view is, you know, that's the win. So I think I am in contrast to your contrast." Piers then attempted to finish his question, saying, "Okay, but the point I was gonna make is that, I watch what you put out on X. You've got 32 million followers, so you're one of the most followed people." A bristling Ye retorted, "Now, look, right now you're not going to take inches off my dick, bro. Like, how many followers do I have?" When Piers asked how many the correct number was, Ye said the journalist had a staff of people who could look up the figure. Piers replied, "I am told it's 33 million now. So congratulations, you're slightly bigger following than I thought." But the irritated rapper, who has 4 children by Kim Kardashian, began comparing himself to former music legends, saying the Piers Morgan Uncensored host was trying to undermine him. He said, "Your information is correct. I am a gift, bro. I mean, why do all you people in media act like you haven't played my songs at your weddings or graduations or at funerals? And when your child was born, you know, you take somebody that's living like a John Lennon, a Michael Jackson, and you just take all this time to, like that nuance right there, it's idiotic. It just shows the hate that you put out for people that put love. There's so much love in the art I put out." A baffled Piers added, "What are you talking about? I haven't said anything," Ye concluded. "Now you are not taking accountability or responsibility? No sir, this is what you get for now. We can circle back when you can count." Taking off his mic, he then stormed off the set, leaving the interview in little more than 2 minutes. A baffled Sneako, who has recently faced bans on certain platforms, said, "That's it for Ye. Nice to meet you, Piers," but he stayed to field some tough questions on behalf of the embattled rap star, with Piers asking if he ever intended to do a proper interview. Sneako said, "You know what you are doing. I think you were trying to patronize very intentionally by getting those 2 things under his skin." Piers said, "We called him Ye. And he went on to say that the pair had kept the crew waiting for almost 22 hours before eventually turning up for the interview. Sneeko said it was funny, and he also refused to answer queries about yes anti-Semitism and comments glorifying Hitler and bashing Jewish people. The influencer said he was out working with the star to help him fulfill his vision, adding he refused to speak on his art or his vision. Defending having him on the show, Piers said, "The reason I wanted to get him on was because I don't think anyone holds him to account for anything he does on X, and in fact, he deliberately breaches all of X's rules, and yet he does it with impunity and is allowed to do it, whereas millions of other accounts get suspended for far less offenses. So I was going to ask him directly why I mentioned his X following. I was going to ask him about what he puts on X and why he does this. Why he continually attacks Jewish people, why he continually celebrates Adolf Hitler." On his anti-Semitic comments, and referencing whipping Jews, Sneeko added, "I am pretty sure it's a joke because I've been here for a couple weeks, in Spain, and he hasn't whipped any Jews." Piers concluded, "Tell him from me he's a sniveling, little coward, and he's an anti-Semite and a Hitler worshipper." That's what I would have asked him if he'd had the balls to sit there and take the questions. Last week, Kanye appeared to come out as gay during a manic rant concerning his ex-wife Kim Kardashian and their ongoing custody dispute. Adorned in an all-black outfit and face mask, the Grammy winner had been talking about not seeing his 4 kids that he shares with Kim, 44. As he concluded the 2-minute diatribe, he said, "I ain't got no mother f*** legacy and why the f*** you think I am ***ing out?" He then appeared to say, "I am gay. Inaudible. In charge of my legacy and I am gay. I am in charge of my legacy." Social media users have debated over whether he actually said "I am gay," or was speaking about himself and repeating "I am ye." It comes after a separate post to Kanye's X account just last week in which he made remarks concerning him and his male cousin having an incestuous relationship. While teasing a new song titled Cousins, he said, "This song is called Cousins about my cousin that's locked in jail for life for killing a pregnant lady a few years after I told him we wouldn't look at dirty magazines together anymore. Perhaps in my self-centered mess I felt it was my fault that I showed him those dirty magazines when he was 6 and then we acted out what we saw. My dad had Playboy magazines, but the magazines I found in the top of my mom's closet were different. My name is Yi and I sucked my cousin's D*** till I was 14. Following a series of posts, he then shared the rainbow emoji to X, writing, "This is my new logo," before adding that he wasn't actually gay. In his latest statement, West also said, "I'ma go get these kids, bro. I am talking to the lawyers. It gets to the point where I don't lose my f*** in mind where I got to get used to not seeing my kids." The stronger artist added, "DJ, academics put that battery in my back, bro, 'cause I was in the airport by myself. I'ma go get these kids, man." West, who recently returned from Japan, has been working on new music as of late and corresponding with fans on social media about the upcoming slate of releases. He previously shared a series of X posts on March 19 in which he said that he was put off by a white woman being in control of his black children. West also shockingly said that he wished he had children with Paris Hilton instead of Kardashian. Kanye had referenced how Kardashian had got her start in the limelight by acting as Paris' assistant. Kim was Paris Hilton's assistant. "I should have had babies with Paris Hilton over Kim Kardashian," he said in the widely panned remarks. Kanye and Kim share 4 children together: North, 11, Saint, 9, Chicago, 7, and Psalm, 5. Could you imagine if I had kids with Paris Hilton? How many hotels I would have right now. Think about that. The Hilton S asterisk asterisk asterisk, he said. He was swiftly banned from Twitch after making the remarks, with his channel going down 10 minutes after he started streaming. West has remained in the crosshairs of controversy for much of the year amid a torrent of posts propagating anti-Semitism. On February 11, the shop on West's Yeezy website, which he advertised with an expensive ad during the Super Bowl, was taken offline by Shopify after he was selling a white shirt with a black swastika in the center. He has also frequently made posts praising Adolf Hitler. West spoke more about the controversy in a series of posts on February 20, promising to wear the swastika shirt on stage at the Super Bowl. "Next year I am performing at the Super Bowl wearing my Whittle t-shirt," he said. "People with money bought my Whittle t-shirt." He added that Shopify gave him his account back after taking down his store after controversy erupted over the shirts, but that he was not going to use it. The Anti-Defamation League said in a post on X, "As if we needed further proof of Kanye's anti-Semitism, he chose to put a single item for sale on his website, a t-shirt emblazoned with a swastika. If that wasn't enough, the t-shirt is labeled on Kanye's website as HH01, which is code for Heil Hitler." Kanye was tweeting vile anti-Semitism non-stop since last week. There's no excuse for this kind of behavior. The organization added, even worse, Kanye advertised his website during the Super Bowl, amplifying it beyond his already massive social media audience. Sources close to Kardashian have told DailyMail.com that she is now taking extra precautions and has hired guards to be with her 24/7 amid his erratic behavior. The reality star has also told relatives to be careful sharing anything about her children online, the source revealed. She has instructed her closest allies not to post about their locations or upload photos or messages that could identify where they might be. "She's absolutely horrified," the source told the Daily Mail. "Like every time things get bad with Kanye, somehow they get worse." They finalized their divorce in 2022 and agreed to joint custody of their children, but the conflict between them has continued. "I haven't seen Saint this year," he wrote, despite the fact that they were pictured together in January. Although West has accused Kardashian of not allowing him to see his children, the Daily Mail can confirm that he saw Saint, Chicago and Psalm at the time.